Mesdames et messieurs, je suis... Et il m'a délogé, ce qui est très dur. Parce que quand je suis à cheval, je suis costaud. Mais il a gardé son bras tendu. Et voilà. Si vous vous rappelez des vieux combats de Minotauro, c'est ce qu'il avait fait, Minotauro. Le gars ponte, il laisse son bras et clé de bras. Donc il a commencé à bien tourner. Et je lui ai repris la clé comme il fallait, quoi. Mais je suis content de mon travail de boxe, même si j'ai encore un peu la tête en l'air. On essaye tous de rectifier ses défauts. Bon clinch de corps à corps, je l'ai ouvert à l'arcade. Et puis...
Something befitting of a former strongman who weighed in excess of 160 kilograms before starting martial arts to lose weight. I mean, truly, this is a guy who has come in twice, or come in already as the underdog, as somebody who's been pitted up against a local French favorite. Last time out, it was close. He had to dig deep to get the victory against Kresus Mokima, but he ended up getting the job done. The question is, can he do so once again?
And also, Sebastian, how often do you see a fighter at 40 years of age come in being the younger guy by 5 years?
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen that, especially not at this big of a stage. And it's hard not to be happy for Martin Horsky, who is just, seems Greg MMA Bouchelaghem, a hero's welcome here at the Zenit in Paris, and it was also equally impressive when he made his much anticipated return to MMA in Orange last summer in the antique Roman theater. It was like something out of a movie, and we'll see if something cinematic transpires here tonight in this main event at Hexagone MMA 13.
I'm just listening to some of the guys he's been in with. You mentioned Mark Weir, but he fought Gegard Mousasi for the Cage Warriors middleweight belt in 2006. He's fought Paulo Filho, Rowan Carnero, Andrei Semenov. These are guys that are legends of the sport, and from one legend of the sport to another, Gregory Bouchelaghem, showing that he still has what it takes to be a contender. A quick tail of the tape, you can see Bouchelaghem, the elder by 5 years, also the taller, relatively similar records. This has all the fixings of either an incredibly dominant performance or one of the biggest upsets in French MMA history.
Paris, Paris, Paris! Non seulement nous sommes au Zénith, mais nous sommes également maintenant au centre de la planète MMA. Hexagone 13, le main event! Dans le coin bleu, une force brute dotée d'une impressionnante frappe. Il nous vient de République tchèque, 1m88, 89,5 kg, 9e combat en professionnel, Martin Horsky. Et dans le coin rouge, le créateur de contenu au plus grand palmarès de MMA, 1m91 pour 89,4 kg, 6 victoires, 4 défaites en professionnel, Greg MMA!
Main event of the evening here at the Hexagone MMA 13 and this 90 kilogram catch weight bout. Martin Horsky of the Czech Republic in the blue corner, challenging the hometown hero Greg MMA Bouchelaghem in the red.
And surely Horsky just has to take the fight to Bouchelaghem right from the get-go. Right off the bat, you can see Horsky has much thicker legs.
Yeah, absolutely. He hasn't skipped leg day. And this is already longer than Bouchelaghem's previous bout, which was over in 15 seconds as he knocked out Gianluca Locicero.
And if you're Martin Horsky, you're going in with a chip on your shoulder. They're already promoting Bouchelaghem's next fight in June, as if to say he's going to walk through Horsky. I'd be using that as fuel for the fire to get in there and get it done.
Absolutely.
Big swing and a miss from Horsky. Bouchelaghem has been training with the likes of Tim Kennedy, Benoit Saint-Denis under the tutelage of Daniel Warren. He's walking onto that jab as Horsky.
Yeah, he's leaving himself very open as he closes the distance.
Watch out for some knees here in the clinch. Has that tight clinch. Oh, crowd are loving the knees. Horsky needs to get out of there. Giddy up, little Horsky.
Well, managed to get out of danger, but he is telegraphing every single strike that he throws.
Yeah, he's trying to put absolutely everything into the shots, and in doing so, Bouchelaghem can see them coming from outside the cage. A little bit of a cut over the eyebrow of Horsky.
Probably a result of one of those knees. Not bleeding, though, which is definitely good for him because it is in the potentially very tough spot.
And I think Horsky might have been trying to do a little bit of theatricality when he said he was planning on taking the fight to the ground. That's not the Horsky we know. Oh, he's been wobbled!
He got clipped.
Oh, jumping knee! This looks like the end. This could be it! Huge knee to the body.
Bouchelaghem pouring it on, gets the full mount. It feels like the finish is hanging in the air here.
Oh, Bouchelaghem playing to the crowd. Complete disregard for his opponent. Big shots, ground and pound. Referee taking a long, hard look at it. Horsky trying to get out the back. Armbar here from Greg. There's the tap. Wow, another first round finish for Greg Bouchelaghem. Horsky was valiant in his efforts, but Bouchelaghem sent Horsky out to pasture.
He does it again, another first round finish.
Great show of respect from both men.
And great show of respect between these two veterans.
In an era of social media instigated influencer style fights, this now sets up a very, very interesting fight with the man known as Ibra TV.
I mean, that's gonna be one of the most hyped fights in French combat sports history. And just look at the strength of her social media presences. Again, credit to Horsky, who came in here. It was an uphill battle from the start.
Yeah.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if this can't get a dollar out of me.
Bouchelaghem dealt with the pressure very well. Time for the official decision for the final time. Let's send it up to our MC Christophe for the official decision.
Le vainqueur par soumission, le coin rouge, Grégory Bouchelaghem, a.k.a. Greg MMA.
Alors, mesdames et messieurs, je suis avec Grégory Bouchelaghem, a.k.a. Greg MMA, pour sa deuxième victoire au sein d'Hexagone MMA, 2 finishes. Qu'est-ce qu'on ressent quand on combat à la maison et qu'on gagne comme ça? Eh ben, quand on gagne à la maison devant un public aussi merveilleux, ça fait super plaisir. Déjà, donc, merci à vous tous. Je suis toujours très ému de vous voir me supporter comme ça. Je donne toujours le maximum dans tout ce que je fais, dans mes vidéos, donc ça vous fait plaisir et je suis ravi d'avoir offert une belle performance. On avait révisé le coup de genou avec mon coach juste avant et je l'ai bien piqué là et je l'ai fini avec un bon ground and pound. Donc avant tout, je voudrais remercier mes sponsors, et oui, le roi du placement de produits. Donc merci au chocolat Bona. Hein, je vais vous en offrir un peu là. J'en ai ramené. Les Gourdocos au top. L'intérim Connect, les mecs. Si vous voulez du boulot, allez chez Connect. Et si vous voulez sécuriser vos entreprises, OVO. Voilà, j'ai fait mon boulot. J'ai fait mon boulot.
On l'entendait dans l'interview d'avant-combat, tu parlais de lacunes au sol, tu parlais d'une potentielle, merci beaucoup, soumission sur une clé de bras en extension. Le plan s'est passé comme prévu, tu avais quasiment tout vu.
Alors je savais que Martin était très fort quand on était à cheval. J'avais vu son dernier combat, il arrivait à dégager facilement les mecs. Et il m'a délogé, ce qui est très dur. Parce que quand je suis à cheval, je suis costaud. Mais il a gardé son bras tendu. Et voilà. Si vous vous rappelez des vieux combats de Minotauro, c'est ce qu'il avait fait, Minotauro. Le gars ponte, il laisse son bras et clé de bras. Donc il a commencé à bien tourner. Et je lui ai repris la clé comme il fallait, quoi. Mais je suis content de mon travail de boxe, même si j'ai encore un peu la tête en l'air. On essaye tous de rectifier ses défauts. Bon clinch de corps à corps, je l'ai ouvert à l'arcade. Et puis les low kicks étaient bons aussi, quoi.
C'était complet, c'était une prestation complète. Je te laisse te réhydrater un petit peu.
T'as une autre question? T'as une autre question? Oui, si t'as besoin. Vas-y, bien sûr.
Et justement, forcément, la question que tout le monde attend, c'est quoi la suite pour toi aujourd'hui à Hexagone MMA? Quel serait ton prochain adversaire?
Qui ça? Qui ça? Eh ben ça va venir, ça va venir. Attendons qu'il récupère de son œil. Mais c'est un homme, c'est un bonhomme. Il a dit oui, j'ai dit oui. Donc on va le faire, soyez patients. Moi je me remets dans le bain. L'autre fois c'était 13 secondes. Là je vous avais promis de faire durer un peu le spectacle. Et puis pour Ibra, on fera bien 2 rounds pour que vous kiffiez tous.
Est-ce que Paris pourrait être la destination de rêve pour affronter Ibra TV?
Pardon?
Est-ce que Paris pourrait être la destination de rêve pour affronter Ibra TV?
Ah pour Ibra, ouais, il y a Paris, il y a Lyon, il y a Marseille, il y a beaucoup de belles villes en France, il y a Lille. Moi je suis parisien, donc à Paris, déjà je serai là le 2 juin à Paris, parce que je vois qu'il y a ma tête, donc visiblement je serai là. Donc si vous voulez revenir me voir la prochaine fois, le 2 juin, prenez vos places, moi je suis toujours ravi de vous voir. Je vous remercie encore, merci à tous, merci, merci, merci.
Et merci à Grégory Bouchelaghem. Un tonnerre d'applaudissements, s'il vous plaît, pour Greg MMA et pour l'Hexagone MMA et cette soirée exceptionnelle au Zénith de Paris. Merci à tous.
Mesdames et messieurs, un immense merci encore une fois pour votre ferveur, votre énergie. Vous avez été formidables ce soir. Hexagone MMA vous donne rendez-vous le 10 février prochain à Dijon ou en direct, bien sûr, sur RMC Sport 2. Et on revient le 2 juin au
Ladies and
Zénith.
gentlemen, from myself, Phil Campbell, my broadcast partner, Sebastian Martinez. Thank you for joining us here at Hexagone MMA 13. We will see you February 10th live from Dijon, France for Hexagone MMA 14. Make sure and follow Hexagone MMA on all forms of social media to keep up with everything, including our schedule. As I said, for myself, Phil Campbell, my broadcast partner, Sebastian Martinez, good night, God bless.
Absolutely, his defense holding up for sure, Salian. You can see Hourtal abandoned the back position.
Hourtal with a knee to the thigh of his opponent, trying to weaken Tolsultanov to really, he's not letting go. He really wants to get the takedown. As you can see, he's using a lot of energy.
That being said, though, we can see that he's constantly throwing those knees to the thigh, which is a great investment for the 3rd round, if in fact this fight does go that long.
And these hurt. I mean, those are massive. You can see that Tolsultanov is doing his best to try to block those knees. He's feeling it.
That's some noticeable redness already.
Yeah, those are the type of shots that they're going to hurt even tomorrow. He's going to be probably hurting for a couple of days with those. And still, there you go.
Exactly what Hourtal wanted, but look at that. Tolsultanov right up to his feet, but now Hourtal with both hooks in, looking to get the rear naked choke.
This could be a short one. He's trying to get it. We knew it was going to be a styles clash, and Tolsultanov on the ground, of course, is completely dominated right now by Hourtal. People going nuts right next to us because they want Hourtal to finish up the giant of a man in front of him.
Oh, but look at that. Tolsultanov turns around, ends up in the guard of his opponent.
Great reversal by Tolsultanov. What's going on now?
Oh, mouthpiece out.
Yep.
"20 seconds with which Tolsultanov can work here in top position. And letting some shots there to cap off the round. Nothing too authoritative though.
And one last exchange, just on the buzzer. One more knee thrown by Eddie Hourtal. I gotta tell you, it's pretty impressive work by Tolsultanov at the end, because he managed to do a nice little reversal. I really thought that Hourtal had the opportunity to finish that one up in the first round.
Well, I mean, it looked like it for sure. When he started raining down that ground and pound, it seemed as if the end was near, but like you said, I mean, massive credit there to Ismail Tolsultanov. Let's take a look at some of that action from the first round there. Perfectly timed takedown attempt there from Hourtal. Ducks under the strike.
But Tolsultanov actually survived, refused to go down, got in defensive mode, but that's a little bit later on with the ground and pound by Hourtal, forcing Tolsultanov to spit out his mouth guard. Woo. Another thing we didn't say about Eddie Hourtal is I was told he's actually in the mountain corps in the infantry, the French army. I guess this is...
We'll see if he has some military precision in those strikes then.
25-year-old Eddie Hourtal representing the ringside Dardilly around Lyon.
It's a nice overhand right that led to the takedown here for Hourtal.
He's going back to what he loves the best. Grappling mode by Hourtal. Getting the hooks in now.
Always flattening
There you
him
go.
out.
This could be a very short night, very short second round, because Eddie Hourtal, it didn't work in round one. He's gonna try it again. There you go. It's flattened like a pancake. Not.
Heavy shots here from Hourtal.
And Tolsultanov is in survival mode now. Whoa!
Again, the very same reversal.
Exactly. Great job by Tolsultanov. What's up again?
Yeah, the referee is really breaking up the action here quite a bit.
Of course, please remember these are amateur bouts. As you can see, they have the shin guards on, the short rounds, only 3 minutes. No elbows on the ground, no...
Knees to the head and slightly larger gloves as well.
No submissions also that could damage the spine or the neck.
Oh, armbar attempt from the bottom. It looks to be a little bit too high on the arm though.
He's focusing on it. As you can hear, the trainer on the outside right next to us and is insisting and telling Eddie to actually do it. Ooh! Bit of a slam. Entering the danger zone. You saw Tolsultanov using a lot of energy to lift the 70 kilos of Hourtal. Didn't lead anywhere, but that was pretty impressive.
Nice adjustment there though from Hourtal. He managed to, as soon as he didn't get that submission, he did not accept being grounded at all. Immediately back up to his feet. And again gets a takedown. Bit of an unorthodox single leg there.
He loves it. Every time there's a piece of meat in front of him, he just grabs it and wants to take it down. It's a reflex for him. And you see what I mean? Boom!
Great double leg takedown there. Final 30 seconds of the second round.
The human spear.
And again to back mount.
That's his favorite. Trying to flatten his opponent and then just rain with massive shots and just hope. No, 15 seconds. I don't think that'll be enough.
He's got the gift wrap by the looks of... No, not anymore. Still a great position to put an exclamation point on his second round for Eddie Hourtal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got total and utter domination in the in the wrestling and in the grappling by Eddie Hourtal. I mean, Ismail Tolsultanov did impress us a few times by doing these reversals, but right now it's really not enough to dominate the fight, and he's fighting from behind, and the third round is going to be really tough for him.
That being said, well, keep in mind that, you know, he has done tournaments before, including 2 fights in the very same night, so it could be sort of a tortoise versus a squirrel kind of thing. Maybe he's trying to pace himself a little bit. Also, traditionally, the thicker and more muscular build you have, the quicker your cardio will run out. So we'll see. Well, I am in agreement. This is definitely Eddie Hourtal's fight so far. However,
did you say the tortoise and the squirrel?
Sorry, rabbit.
I think, yeah. Well, the squirrel's pretty fast too, so.
Yeah, I think it might be some similar stats on those mammals. Okay, third and final round here between Ismail Tolsultanov in the red corner and Eddie Hourtal in the blue.
Opening contest of this great night of action. And as you can see in the Sports Palace here in Dijon, the crowd is already filling up, ready to encourage these rather unknown fighters right now at the beginning of their career. And again, Hourtal trying with the shoot in the legs. That was pretty easy to read, and Tolsultanov countered it.
That was a nice high kick there from Tolsultanov, but Hourtal caught it.
Easily caught it, yeah.
Some great awareness and adjustments from Hourtal. He doesn't really accept disadvantageous positions or strikes. He's constantly trying to counter.
Oof. Those shoots to the leg again and again. You can hear the guy on the outside, the coach. I don't know if you heard it. He said abim, which means you got to hurt him. You got to basically take him down step by step. Almost like those boulder shots to the thighs, and they add up, I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely. Tolsultanov is not going to be a fan of stairs after his fight.
Something I wanted to tell earlier before Tolsultanov exploded for a second is that one of these fighters is coming from Saint-Etienne, the other one from Lyon, two towns that pretty much hate each other, not far from each other, but there's been a long rivalry between those 2 towns, especially in soccer.
Okay.
I'm sure it's kind of oozing now to the MMA world.
I'm sure some extra bragging rights involved in this contest then for sure, as Tolsultanov again gets for a reversal from top position. Hourtal not really able to lock in the hooks properly.
No, now he's getting caught with that front face lock. Had to let it go, back on his feet, and still tangled.
Final minute of the final round here in this amateur lightweight contest.
Tolsultanov needs to keep it as much as he can in the striking. Got to use his range. Unfortunately for him, the guy in front had some other idea. I told you it's going to be a styles clash, and that's exactly what it was. One guy only wanted to do striking, the other one only wanted to take him down. And in the end, it's the wrestler that's got the advantage. Only 35 seconds to go. This one should be in the bag for Eddie Hourtal.
And he's... Oh, nice up kick there. It looked for a moment like he was, yeah, there we go, trying to throw the legs to the side to try and pass.
Exactly. And again, a nice up kick. The face of Hourtal, not full power, but still it stings a bit. 10 seconds. Got to finish off strong and show to the judges on the outside who was the boss. Yep, one more shot right on the buzzer. Good job. And I got to say, Ismail Tolsultanov survived. And from what I saw in round number 1, I really thought it was going to be a quick one.
Well, he's one tough son of a gun, definitely. I mean, will not give up. That was a nice head kick, but it perhaps didn't land with all the power needed.
18 years old. Can you imagine? The guy survived the 3 rounds. Unfortunately, he's going to leave with a loss tonight. And that was right at the end of round 3. A couple of up kicks by Ismail Tolsultanov, doing his best to survive. And Eddie Hourtal. You told us before that he was a finisher,